Hello, 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 everyone. Hope you are having a nice night. I am going to be playing this crazy deck that got second at the recent regional. I think it was over in Europe. And it's SIP's second place Han ECL deck list. He's got some really interesting choices in here that I think are kind of crazy. Like, playing 3 of Bounty Hunter's Quarry is such an interesting idea. It's something I never would have thought of. And it really makes his deck, like, focus around these 3 drops. As well as things like Single Hotshot Blaster, Gorilla Attack Pod, which is a card we haven't seen in forever. A single IG is so interesting, too, just so we can get, like, some extra attack. I don't know, it's not even a pilot. Yeah, it's so interesting that he, like, chose this card. And it's interesting, too, that he's choosing to go back to before we had Force. So he's not going to have the pure draw power that the Force Han does, but it makes up for it with a lot of speed and damage. Things like 3 Cham, 3 Wrecker with ECL. Just interesting ways to kind of finish the game off. I'm really interested to try this out. It's such an interesting build. And it's obviously good because he got second at the regional with it. So I am super excited. Well, first up we have a control. This will be interesting. This seems good enough. I'm going to keep this. I don't think we'll need Fang Fighter at all here. Pretty sure we're just going Battlefield Marine and do a Poe Dameron, but we'll see what happens. Interesting. Do I want to... Okay, so we do kind of have to remove the Owen right away, unfortunately. You got a Tyrannus. And... What did he get? And a Shinhati, okay. So we'll Han effect for Poe. Pilot right away. This was an old trick a lot of people were using before, like, the Force version of Han got really popular. And we're just gonna be able to outdamage him, like, really easy here. There's the power of the dark side. Kind of expected that. And we're kind of gonna want to stay in space a little bit here. We know he has the Tyrannus, although he doesn't have Force. So it's not like he can really utilize it yet. Ooh, Grogu could be good here. So we could go Battlefield Marine plus Grogu. I want to keep the Wrecker for the ECL Wrecker play. I guess we get rid of the blue leader. I think I'm going to play the Marine first, just in case he does have another Edict effect. Bamboozle. I mean, that's kind of fine, right? I don't mind that too much. He discarded for it? Yeah, I think I'm okay with that, honestly. Alright, that's a bit more annoying. I don't think they're gonna be ramping here. This is gonna be really hard to deal with if they have the ship to go with a legacy run. But I don't have a good way to deal with it either. So I guess we just take our damage now while we have it. Legacy Run and Thrawn is such a crazy card. Just does so much damage. Oh, well that's fine. I mean, it's a little annoying, but it's not a big deal. So that does mean I kind of want to kill the Legacy Run here. Maybe we do this, and then we burn our ECL on Sabine's Masterpiece. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to leave that there. I'm a little sad that we have to do it like this, but it is what it is. We'll play out Obi-Wan, we'll deploy Han, get our damage in. It sucks that we had to burn that there, but I think it kind of is what it is. God, he had another legacy run? That's so annoying. I think we're just gonna drop a wrecker here, because that lets us kill Thrawn right away. Oh, that's even better for us. Now we can just claim. Yeah, there it is. I've been waiting for that. What is this? If it would be captured. Such a weird choice. I wonder if he just wanted more attack damage? I think I'm gonna stop resourcing now. Alright, we'll do this then. We're literally just trying to get damage in, I think, at this point. Claimed initiative again, which means he definitely has another way to kill Poe. Ooh, that's problematic. I mean, we can still try, but we might be done here. Because we have 8, 11, that's not enough. They have more than enough to kill us now. That's not what I want. Swing here, I mean, we can discard this. Deal the 2 extra. He's got another bamboozle, which is interesting. This is smuggle for 4, right? God, we're 1 resource short. Maybe I should have kept the resources around. Think there's anything we can get here? Yeah, no, there wasn't. They just have enough damage now. What is it with me always losing the first game on stream? I feel like that happens every single week. Alright, well, we're just gonna do this because they're being dumb. Alright, this might be the same guy. We'll keep this. I think I want to play R2 and... Oh no, I guess I can't play R2 and one of these, can I? It's such interesting too, because like it's supposed to be faster. You can tell by the cards they're playing. But it's not like it's crazy, like speedy or anything. Let's go this way. See if this quarry is any good. Interesting, interesting. What do I think about that? I think I just want the damage. I don't think we need the Fang Fighter in this matchup for sure. That's pretty obvious play. Part of me wants to ECL this Shaman just for the Karis, but I guess there's not a good point in that because he would just die even if we got another thing. I guess we'll just hit with the Cassian then. Them not getting Legacy Run on 4 is going to be a really big difference this time. I definitely don't need another Sabine's Masterpiece. Playing a Chirrut on 4. They have Force. I'll just play the Masterpiece out this way. General's Blade. Hi, Bankowitz. Did you compete somewhere over the weekend? No, unfortunately, I had car issues this weekend, so my car is in the shop. I was planning on going on Saturday, and then, yeah, I got a really bad flat on Friday night at work, and there was just no way for me to get there anymore. So I'll have to wait for the next set. Yeah, I know, it kind of stunk. Interesting. What do I want to do here? We could flip Han and put the General's Blade on him. I kind of like that play, honestly. Oh, or we could just ECL the Cham and kill Chirrut now. Maybe that's the play. Yeah, I think I like that better. Does he get rid of his force? I think what we're gonna do is oh, I guess we can't put Han in play anymore. I mean, we're still gonna deploy him, but we can't put the General's Blade on him anymore, which is a little annoying. I think this is always going here. Question is, do we kill Karis now while we have the extra actions for the Bounty Hunter's Quarry? She'll get to kill Cham. If I go this way, maybe it's a little less convenient. So what, we'll end up with 4 units. Cham will be gone. Or we can just get our damage in now. That's probably better. I'll put that on the bottom. But yeah, I'm hoping that the next set of regionals and sectors will be a lot closer to me. Because the ones right now are really, really, really annoying to get to. Because I really want to go, but I just couldn't swing it this time. In the spring, though, I should, or winter or spring, whenever I have the next section of them. I'm hoping one of them will be closer. There's that Bamboozle. He really likes those Bamboozles in this deck. Boy, Ellie, why Cham? That's such a weird choice. So we could Blue Leader, we could Cassian, we could General's Blade. We have a couple options here. They have 6. I think we get our attack in now and see what they do. It's really weird that they chose Cham. I would have picked Han Solo to tap with Bamboozle. Because Karis... I guess maybe because Karis doesn't like trade into anything else? Okay. Why not just play the Anakin then? Oh, they needed the light side. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Do I put the General's Blade on R2 now? It's 4 more damage. Or I could do Blue Leader. I could do Blue Leader and General's Blade, actually. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I like that, I think. Guess it's a bit annoying if they crash. Maybe they don't want to kill Karis because the quarry is on there. I could kill Karis now and get another unit. That's not bad either. It's still weird that they went that route. Like, they could have bamboozled my on, and then Anakin could have killed both of these, which seems way better. Maybe they just didn't want to take the 5. I guess it is 2 more damage. Alright, so the question here is, do I take my quarry? I think the answer is no. I think we still do this. Ooh, we definitely want that wrecker. That might be enough to kill. Ron comes down. We'll play this in space. Yeah, I think they're dead. I think that wrecker on top kind of seals this game. Because wrecker is going to do 5 damage. Oh. Well, I guess we technically don't need to. But R2 is going to hit for 4. And then Wrecker should finish the game. Actually, Wrecker can hit for 6 right now on the Talzin's Assassin. I feel like this was the big thing that, like, put him over the top with this deck. Like, being more aggressive, just having access to ECL Wrecker. I'm really surprised he didn't put, you know, I didn't recreate his side deck. I wonder if he had timely interventions in his side. Oh, did I already use... Oh, I used ECL this game already. I'm a big dumb. Okay, well... Given that fact, we're still gonna do this. We'll defeat one of these. And we will pop Thrawn. And I don't think he can efficiently kill both of these. Or, oh, maybe he can, actually. But it'll give me the Bounty Hunter's Quarry. Bounty, play it for free. Okay, so I don't need to have initiative to play this. Also, I guess, like, playing Wrecker on 5 is pretty spicy. Like, even as a 7-4, that's still a lot of overwhelm if your opponent can't deal with it right away. They do 6, they can do 11, so they put me at 19, but that's not enough, because either one of these kills. We'll claim initiative. Oh, they did it wrong. They can't even clear anymore now. They messed it up. I guess they could have a card in hand. Because if they had swung this here, they could have done Anakin here -2. And, like, there was an actual way to clear both of these. Would have taken all of their attacks, and I would have got my Bounty Hunter's Quarry, but technically they could have done it. Because this is going to kill R2, but I'll get a unit off of it, too. We'll trigger that. And unfortunately, none of these actually do enough damage. Oh, I could put Obi-Wan in, though. And then he has Sentinel, which is better. Because now he can't even attack the Wrecker. Yeah, that Quarry came in super clutch there. I can see now why they were playing it. Nice. Alright, we got a revenge for that first loss. Okay, I don't really want to play him a third time, I'm going to be honest, so I'm going to get a different opponent. So we can get some variety. Okay, what is going on? Is there something up with the... I noticed there's an update on Carabast. Is there something going on with the... We'll give it a minute. Oh, they actually put the lobbies in here now. Interesting, interesting. I don't really want to play him for like the 3rd time in a row. Can I create lobby? No. Oh, I can create lobby. Oh, this is way different. They actually made it like the old, They updated it to be like the other one. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. You left your previous game Oh, interesting. Please use the game lobby exit buttons and UI to avoid the back button or closing the browser to leave games. Oh, well that's new. We're learning all sorts of new things. Normally I don't ever really back out of games, but I just didn't want to play that same guy a third time in a row. What? In deck is invalid or unsupported deck? Alright, okay, whatever. Clearly they're still working on a few kinks with the new version of Karabast. Alright, playing a VAR. We could go Obi into General's Blade right away. That's actually pretty solid. Especially against blue. We'll go through that for that play. There's a decent chance he has a ramp, so we kind of want to keep the Cham. Maybe we just get rid of the R2? We go Obi-Wan Blade. Or we could go Obi-Wan Sabine too, kind of depending on what happens here. Okay, I definitely think we're going to play the Blade now. Maybe I should have... You know, I should have kept a 2-drop, though. Yeah, the Blade isn't as good if we're not... I think I'm actually just going to do this. That's probably better. Because playing the Blade with nothing to play behind it isn't actually very good. Oh, they didn't even have a play this turn. Yeah, they're kind of screwed. Koth. Okay, okay. So we'll put the Blade on Kenobi then. And that'll let us play the Masterpiece. Hi, Liam. Hope you're doing well. Having a good afternoon. So we can attack here. That'll let us play the Sabine's Masterpiece after this. And if they ramp next turn, we can just play a Cham and keep up with them. Pretty good, pretty good. Round 5. Actually, throwing the Quarry on Koth is probably pretty good too. Wonder if they have any attack boosting things to get through Obi-Wan right away. Oh, they're just gonna Shatter Point him. That's fair. I think we're gonna go Bounty Hunter's Quarry first, and then we're just gonna flip Han. Ooh, a Mystic Reflection. That's not a card I see very often. Well, we can still deploy Han at least. I want to see if they attack with Koth here. I want him to attack so I can put Grogu out and use Sabine's Masterpiece to its like full extent. Says, yeah, putting away all the cards from PQ on Sunday did alright, 16 out of 32. Annoying on matchups compared to what I was expecting. I feel like everyone's playing weird decks right now, Liam. Like, I was looking at some of the decks that won the event, and it's pretty crazy, like, what decks are winning. So we can swing here. We can give an experience to ourselves and deal a damage to take out Koth. We can trigger this. Guess we'll just get a Battlefield Marine. I don't know, we can grab Blue Leader. Oh, we can boost him up too. That's actually really nice. Get a 5/5 out of that. That's also really crazy. I guess I never thought about the fact that you get to do so much with those quarries. Like, it's doing a ton here. Yeah, that deck is just like super, super efficient as long as you're using all of your resources every turn. I was expecting a bunch of aggro, which would have been fine, or control, which would have been bad. I was on Ray Data Vault. What did you end up playing against a lot of, Liam? Like, what decks were you, did you end up against? Another Shatterpoint. I'm guessing that's Sabine's Masterpiece they're taking out? Nope, they took that out. That's fine. You know what? Let's do this while we can. Just in case they have a way to do something with it. We'll put Obi-Wan in play. Plays a Yoda. We'll swing here. Give an XP to myself. Deal a damage here. Oh, they're just dead this turn. I didn't even need the Kelleran. GG. Yep, they're already gone. Okay, good. I was a little worried with Carabas having his updates. We were gonna keep playing against the same person every time. But it looks like we were just had that one issue. So then I ran into Han 1 Green, which was Inferno 5, lost. Yoda Green 1. CAD Data Vault. CAD Data Vault? What the hell? That's a new thing. I don't know if I've ever seen CAD Data Vault. R2's actually good for getting rid of the shields here. I don't think we'll need Cham. I'm gonna play R2 first and see what they play. Okay, if they're gonna do that, then we'll put the Battlefield Marine in. Let's see, TBY, Obi-Wan Blue would have drawn to time, but it conceded in the last phase. That's nice of you. Ooh, Grogu. Grogu's good here. I want to keep the Wrecker, I think. That is a bunch of random stuff, Liam. Sound like you had a little bit of a smaller, PQ, which a lot of times ends up. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you know, I just realized I gave him an attack. That's so funny. But a lot of time the smaller PQs have a lot more variety of, like, random decks and stuff. Craving Power, that's annoying. I kind of stuck myself in a corner here, didn't I? Well, our next turn's gonna be big at least. And the good news is we have a Wrecker ECL to deal with the Han as well, which is actually really good. This what? A deck you have to base up to 15 damage on it? Oh, but he's gonna get there before us, that's right. I'm gonna swing here and see. Hopefully he hits my base. Okay, good. Because now I can do this. Ooh, ECL Vader, though. That's gonna screw me over. Oh, that's so bad. What do I do now? I mean, Wrecker does deal with this, but the problem is I don't have a way to kill this Inferno 4 anymore. Because we can drop an ECL, play Wrecker, pop this. I think we're going to deal the 5 here, so I can get the extra damage. Oh, wait, was that game already? Oh, that was exactly 25, that's funny. I think this is always going to be kind of a rough matchup for Han, because you're kind of at a similar style and similar speeds, but Gar is going to be a little quicker, I think. Kanan. Yeah, the game against Obi was another guy from my area. We were both 2-1-1 at the time, so everyone might have gotten into 8. I can see it out of spite, so we had a later drive home. That's pretty funny. I like that. We'll try this out. Let's get rid of these two. Turns out it did get him into the top 8 and proceeds to run straight into the top seed and lose. It was a fun day. I mean, it still sounds like a lot of fun, to be fair. I don't think we'll need Cham in this matchup. I do definitely feel while playing this deck, my lack of experience with this deck kind of showing through. There's probably some plays I'm making that are technically not correct, because I have not played much of this Han. I played the Force deck at like 1 or 2 tournaments just to try it out, But for the most part, even though it's been one of the most popular decks, I haven't really played it that much. Colossus is interesting too. Well, we can match them with this. I do approve of the size matters not. I wish this card was more playable. It's such a cool card. That being said, I am going to kill that, I think. We do get a free Gunji as well. Okay, so we can hypothetically play 2 less, 3 less, so we could play 7 cost worth of stuff. Oh, we have 2 pose. Never mind, we can just resource that. Fell the dragon, which is probably fine at this point. I mean, we might as well. I suppose I could have left it on the ground and then I wouldn't have had to do that, but it's whatever. Kana flips on 6, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Do I think I just blue leader. I don't think I want to bother. Oh, I can do R2 after. That's fine. Just kind of keep him on the back foot. And I want to kill the Ezra because if I don't, I'm gonna keep all these. If I don't keep that Ezra off the field, Kanan's gonna flip and be large. There's a Vigilance, probably killing the blue leader, I would assume. Oh, he can kill Han with that too, that's fair. How badly do I want to kill this Kanan on flip? He's only gonna be a 3/6. Let's get this swing and see what he does. He stalled a turn. Okay, we'll play the Sabine's Masterpiece. Passed again. Alright, we'll play a Battlefield Marine. Have R2 swing. We'll put that on the bottom. Alright, that's fine. I'll just get my damage in now. I'm okay with him flipping now. I've done enough. Wait, what? Why didn't he kill? That's very confusing. I don't know why he did that like that. Let's see here. Fell the dragon. Okay. I think I'm gonna Masterpiece now. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Sure. It's not like I have any red cards to play. Alright, well now I can blue leader. Trigger, take a chunk out of Kanan. Yeah, this game is basically over. I'll actually take that. Oh, I should have put the Bounty Hunter's Quarry on first, but whatever. I don't think it matters anymore. Another Vigilance. Well, they're going to heal another 5. Sure. Oh, oops, I was supposed to Han that into play. I'm going to miss out on 6-2 damage here. It's so crazy that Gorilla Attack Pod is seeing play again. This card was, like, really played for a long time, and then other things just kind of got better. But it's so funny that that's just not the case anymore. Experience, deal a damage, and think they're dead unless they have something else they were gonna do. Oh, fell. They just... Yep, too late for that. 3 and 2. I like this deck. It flows really well. Oh my god, I'm so sick of... Why is yellow Thrawn everywhere? We're gonna be seeing so much Thrawn with the new set, I'm calling it now. Deck's actually crazy. Is this good enough? It's kind of mid. I'm gonna mulligan that. I didn't like that hand. We could put Blaster down, and the quarry's been really good for us, so probably just gonna get... Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, that's nice. I was 120% sure we were gonna get hit with Power of the Dark Side. Let's Han out Poe. And I think I'm gonna keep these separate, actually. As weird as that sounds. Just makes us a little more flexible into them. Alright, we will heal 2 damage. Deal 2 damage. That was a really weird attack. I'm not sure why they would have done that. I thought for sure they were going to trade the Poe. Because now I can just kill the Karis. This way, I guess? We have a bunch of options now. I think we're going to do this, though. So we can heal 2 from Poe and kill Karis. And they can use the Force, but now they can't... Yeah, there's like nothing to... Oh, they can take the X-Wing out. I'm fine with that. That's not a big deal. I think we're gonna quarry this and then kill it with the blue leader. Im says, I've been playing around with Boba 4 Yellow in the new set. Cyril and Cinta, Top of the Summit, are huge additions. There's a lot of cards in this upcoming set that are very strong. I do think there's less, like, whole decks than a lot of the other ones, but there's a lot of cards that can, like, go in decks. Be really good additions. Power. I'm gonna keep the Grogu around. Ambush this. Trigger this. We'll grab Cassian. Alrighty. I like the position we're in. Hopefully we can keep it up. It would be really annoying if they instantly played Legacy Run, is like the only thing right now that would be really obnoxious. I mean, we'd still get 7 damage in, but... Oh, we get more, I guess, because Han would flip too. Oh, of course they did. Okay, this thing does how much? 6? So it's going to do 12. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. We have to clear it. We can't leave it there. But the good news is, after I do that, we can do a good chunk of damage. Even if I took the damage off Grogu, I'm pretty sure they could still do enough to kill me, so it's kind of whatever. And then we're just going to play Obi-Wan and R2. Put that on the bottom. I think we just keep these, honestly. Okay, does he have another Legacy Run? If not, I think we might be able to pull ahead here. I mean, that's fine. Play Obi-Wan. Comes down. We're gonna Han Solo. Poe Dameron in for the pilot. Oh, this is only forced units. I'm a big dumb. Whatever, it's fine. Attack. We should have played the Gunji first, but it's okay. Actually, that General's Blade might be used for finishing damage later. So Hotshot in this deck is 5, which is a lot. What am I worried about here? Like a Vader coming in with ambush? That would be really annoying. Oh my god. Oh no, they're just hard playing it. That's fine. Alright, so that used up all of their resources essentially. Which means we can put the General's Blade down for extra damage now. I think we just do all the damage. And then worry about the Vader next turn. Actually, hold on. If we play General's Blade... 3... Oh, we can play Poe this turn then. That's way better. So we'll just attack with Han first. And we'll play this on here, and then this attack will let us play Poe. Honestly, oh, never mind, we just got Wrecker. I was about to say we might have been supposed to ECL the Poe there to kill Vader, but we drew a Wrecker, so it doesn't matter. I feel like 90% of the time you just want to save the ECL for Wrecker. That's just the thing you want to do. Talzin's Assassin, but yeah, it's not going to matter. You've only got 2 health left. That's a good point. Forget Wrecker. How are they removing all this stuff from the board? Oh, they had the Shen Flurry this turn. That's funny. They were so close. Alright, well, I'm feeling a little better about this now. I was a little worried when we started off with a loss. Did Thrawn Yellow do well somewhere recently? I feel like I've seen a ton of it on ladder. It's always kind of been there, but... Okay, let's see. Admiral Akbar. Grogu is going to be really good against that, so I'm going to keep this. Yeah, let's go this way. Maybe I should have kept the R2. I guess I have another 1-cost thing. Oh, Spark. They're probably going to take Grogu. Oh, they took Gunji? Why? Wait, I thought that was my only turn 1? I don't think we need 2 Poes. Why do they have an extra card? Am I crazy? Oh, they didn't play it. Yeah, they didn't play a card turn 1, that's why. I mean, they did, but it -1 traded for a card on mine. So there's Leia. She's going to tap Grogu down. That's fair. I guess we'll just regular play Obi-Wan then. Well, we don't need second Grogu. They are playing Data Vault, which means it's going to take a while to get through. I wonder if Lothcat is better than Leia now. So we'll take our free trade there. I guess we could have played Poe early first. That might have been better. Although, depending on what happens, Corey plus Poe might be better here, too. Yeah, I like that a lot better. We're going to pilot, and then we're going to Corey here. Let's get all of our cards on the table. Then we could play Poe with no damage. Although, maybe we want the damage for Grogu, possibly. It just kind of depends. Let's see. What is their next play? Anakin. Wait, which Anakin is this? The pilot one? Oh, never mind. Just... I don't know if that was a misclick or what, but they were already in kind of a rough spot, to be honest. I think they might have just been SOL. Ooh, Anakin yellow. Interesting. I like only ever see this Anakin blue, so that's interesting that they're trying yellow out. I wonder what. We'll keep this. I feel like you always keep a hand with Grogu. Sure. Let's go this way. One fun thing about the PQ is I went off the back of an unanswered Purgle King. Purgle King is such a fun unit. I genuinely really like that guy. Ooh, we could General's Blade. That is greedy. I feel like there's too many upgrade removals for that to be a thing for us now. He is going to get Force here, which is a little annoying. Oh, or not. I'm going to pass and see what they do. Ah, Venestra. Okay. Well, we will Grogu, remove 2. Even if I heal Obi-Wan, it's not gonna, like, fully heal him. But at least this makes us a trade. We definitely don't need double Grogu. Do I want to play Poe? Could play Poe and Grogu, that's pretty solid. Actually... Let's play the... Oh, I guess I can't play Poe and Grogu. Let's play the Poe for the full amount. Because... if I want... Oh, Ahsoka's coming down? That's annoying. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll just claim. Fortunately, we're getting all little guys, which isn't the most helpful for us right now. Hi, Inferno! How did you end up doing at the PQ? I know, Liam was talking about that you were there, too. Corrupted Saber. Is a force unit on attack defender gets -1 attack. That is annoying. Let's play a Masterpiece and start putting damage on Ahsoka. Grogu effect. We're gonna heal 2, put 2 on Ahsoka. Oh. Oh, Anakin comes down this turn, I didn't even realize. Do we have a blast or anything? No. Definitely don't need that. We'll put this on here and hit... I think we hit base, actually. I don't think I'm too worried about anything on this turn. Hey, there's the guy we need. Right on time. I've conceded 2 PQs in a row to the final to teammates. It's been a great set for you personally. Yo, that's sick. Congratulations. Hi, 92 Eddie. Hope you're doing well. That's actually super sick. Just to get their invites and stuff, you mean? That's why you've been conceding to them? Well, let's drop the hammer. Blow this up. Take out Ahsoka, trigger this. Let's play our Grogu. We don't have one, right? Yeah, no. Let's play our Grogu back, and then we'll trigger our ambush and take out Anakin. Oh, it was round 1. I didn't even realize that. That's funny. Yes, considering because we have 0 chance of getting top 32, no regionals or sectors. Oh, that's true. I'm really sad that they went with top 32 for that pricing. I think they should have been like, if you get 500 points or something like that. They should have made it like a cap amount instead. I guess that opens it to manipulation technically, but it still seems a little sad that like you have to hope for others to do bad to like succeed there. I went earlier in the set with Yoda, conceded on Thrawn Data Vaults and Han Green. Nice. Dude, this Han Green I'm playing right now is cooking. This deck is good. Hey, they stole my wrecker. What jerks. Up there it is. Yeah, this deck is pretty spicy. Did you do a video on your Thrawn Data Vault deck? Because I'd love to see your build for that. Thrawn's like one of my favorite leaders. Would have been great if it was X number from certain regions, top 2 in Oceania. Yeah, I could have seen that. That could have been cool too. Just some way where it's like, because the people that are going to get it are going to be the people that go to the most events. Which is just annoying, honestly. Let's see. Keeping this is too greedy. We're going to mulligan it. Cassian down, put... Kylo, actually, we might want this Cham. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of, like, point total systems like that. It's just really hard. Do I want this? Yeah, I'll keep that on top. It's just really hard to make them not a factor of, like, who goes to the most events and is reasonably good at the game. Okay, well, they're probably gonna win, like... Power of the Dark Side. I guess we can just off the R2, it's fine. Yes, I have a video on Thrawn Data Vault. It was the first one to take it into Top Cut. Most likely would have won if I hadn't conceded. The following week, a guy from UK won with it. That's pretty sick. I've been, like, desperately searching for a new deck, too. I feel like, every time I don't know, something about this format, like, post-Force Throw, it just hasn't been, like, what I've been wanting to play and stuff. There's nothing overtly wrong with it or anything. It's just, like, I can't play my Yoda Red, so I got sad, and also Dragon Ball Super Nationals is coming up here again, too, so I've been focusing on that a little bit, to be fair. What do they do? They know Glory in me? That's fine. Pretty sure you got the link to play the Thrawn Data Vault last stream. That was his. Oh, okay, cool. I prefer meta, but Force ban also. Yeah, I don't really like this meta that much. It's not, like, overtly bad or anything. Like, I wouldn't call it that, but... It's definitely not as fun, I don't think. Weirdly, everything's too fair. I don't know if that makes sense. But, like, I want to do big, fun things, and that's not really what this meta's about. Am I ECLing here? Probably. We'll pop the Cham. Trigger, we'll deal more damage. Oh, we're putting damage down here. Hopefully we can get through. Liam says, with Spark of Hope and Wolf shenanigans? Oh, it was that deck. That deck was sick, yeah. Eddie says, I have no PQs to even try out the new meta. My last one was a weekend before the ban took effect. I'm going to say it right now. You're not missing much, honestly. It's pretty mid. Well, it's a pretty weak Kylo, which is good for us. He did do the Craving Power Legal Authority, though, which is annoying. You should be trying out the new leaders. I'm having a lot of fun with Danger and Dryden. I was kind of waiting for, like, more of the stuff to come out, but it looks like it has now, so I probably will be a little more. Next stream, I'm thinking maybe we go and do the thing. If you want the big fun thing, it's definitely Yoda Force. What color, though, Levy? Stop that, you big jerk. We'll just play Cassian for 5 here. That also kills Kylo. Please don't have another piece of removal. That would be annoying. Okay, thank you. Ray, that's interesting. We'll just keep all these cards. Yeah, YouTube seems to have forced actual channel handle as display names, so that's annoying. I was wondering why everyone's names were different. Luckily, your pictures are still the same, so if you had pictures, I still know who you are. What am I doing here? We could play Cham and IG. I guess that's a play. How did I... Oh, because this put it in tapped. I'm a big dumb. Oh, and Ray... It's the Anakin? That's interesting. I haven't seen... Oh, of course they have. Is that their third power? I guess it's technically their second. But I'm kind of getting cooked right now all of a sudden. Yoda Green Force is gaining popularity pretty quickly. I have seen some of it, yeah. Interesting. Oh, it's fantastic. Fair. How did you fix that? Just curiosity. Ooh, Reinforcement Walker. I think we're past the break point now. I don't think we can win this anymore. They have too much stuff. That's the thing about this Han like ECL deck is it's very, very aggressive. But if the control decks can get past that point of no return, you're not going to come back. You'd have 0 comeback cards on this deck. Like, if you look, like, I mean, at Kelleran, kind of, but, like, in a position like this where they have, like, 15 health left, you're just done. There's nothing you're going to really do. Because, like, what, I can't even kill this Reinforcement Walker. There, I just went to my profile and changed my handle. Needed to change it anyways. That was middle school naming scheme. That's funny. That just reminds me of, I have a super middle school name. Well, not middle school. I didn't say that. I made the name in college, but a super edgy name for my League of Legends account the other day, and I just went and looked, and I was like, oh. Yeah, this one's over. But yeah, maybe next stream I'll have to start up doing some of the new decks. I wouldn't change mine and realize it was basically my whole legal name, which felt suddenly extremely unsafe. Yeah, that's fair. That's not the best idea. Was it your full legal name and like your credit card number at the end, Liam? Thanks, YouTube. Very cool. Yo, what do you do when you get doxxed by YouTube? Man, playing against Cadbane without Tarkentown feels so weird. Tagline says my league name was Tim2 Slippin'. Here you go. Mine was Dead Man Symphony, which, for the record, I got from a song that someone made about League of Legends characters, like, singing about themselves. I'm showing how nerdy I am here, I'm sorry. I only played Vigar. Vigar is one of my top champions. Tank. I fucking love Vigar. He's amazing. Where did my... Oh, they ditched my General's Blade? What jerks? So it's what, probably Poe this turn, then? What about Cassian down? I love that guy. Vigar's amazing. He was one of my favorite decks in the card game, too. I'm really hoping when Legends of Runeterra comes out. Holy smokes, what is that? Oh, now there's only 2 of them. When he comes out for that, I will get to... He'll have, like, a cool effect there, too. So in Swoo News, I lucked into a Qui-Gon showcase. Been playing him with Virgin's Temple. Fun deck. Horrifically weak to space aggro. Yeah, Qui-Gon is such a fun leader. Like, he is so cool and such an interesting design. And it's so sad how he just struggles so much against certain decks. Virgin's Temple is a cool way to play him, too. This is getting annoying. Let's see. I think I want to ECL the Sabine's Masterpiece in play. Is that bad? It's very greedy. Yeah, let's try it out. So if I do this, we can clear Bazine now. Or you could do that. That's fair too. Interesting that they chose to kill the Gunji and not like the Masterpiece or something. Dang, they really just claimed there, huh? That's surprising. I think I'd rather have the extra attack than the Gunji right now. Oh, of course, because they have OB. That makes sense. We're playing against green now. Let's play a Battlefield Marine. We'll deploy Han. We'll play a Cham, and then we'll swing into base. See, now I'm really regretting using that ECL. Let's see. The loss of Luke is going to be sad with rotation, but at least that can still abuse Anakin. Yeah, I mean... A dark saber? What the heck? We're gonna send Jand and this blue leader into that guy, cause geez. We can trigger this. Yeah, Obi-Wan's the card I wanted. Zuck. Bounty is an odd and an aggressive sided mid-range deck. It's hard to get them on big units like Zuck there. But the thing about it is, it's actually not that difficult, surprisingly. Because, like... Weirdly, with Han, a lot of times you have, like, an extra resource lying around. So you can just throw it on something. And then, since you're already playing so many 3-drops, it, like, always hits. So it's been surprisingly good. But yeah, Fantastic, as a part of, like... I'm not worried about losing stuff yet. I'm gonna wait and see what they decide to do with the game first. Because... Yeah. Because they could really easily, like... Oh, I'm dead. Bye. Just... They could really easily reprint stuff that does similar things. So yeah, I'm not worried about any of that until we actually see the set after this one. Because who knows what they'll reprint. Yeah, big oof, Fantastic. Did I have a Force unit to play? Hypothetically, I could have. I feel like I always forget about Maul and decks that, like, aren't known for playing Maul. It's also really weird to be playing red-green, because I, like, never play this color combo. I always play, like, blue. So I'm missing my, like, Fell the Dragon to, like, instantly remove those kind of problems. Oh, whoop, it was waiting on me. My bad. This is definitely not good enough. That is much better. Playing against Rose makes me think it's going to be a lot of space. Maybe we don't keep the Wrecker. I'm going to play R2 first. I'm pretty sure we're just going to play a Battlefield Marine in. Definitely going to play the Battlefield Marine now. They're playing blue, but they probably don't have a ton of removal. So I think I'm going to keep the General's Blade. We'll just put a Poe in now. I guess there's a decent chance that Arc gets piloted, which could be a little spicy. Just played a Fireball. Interesting. Yep, there's the pilot. think I would rather have the look as opposed to that. Interesting. I guess if they swung and healed, I could still one-tap them. Wait, which one is this again? Okay, so we have to be careful because... What are they dealing with? Oh, Fireball does one to itself, that's right. I was like, why is the Fireball taking damage? I'm gonna go this way. Because if we attack the Arc, they'll just heal it fully. We might as well take out the unit we can kill. That says working on Twin Suns deck with DJ, deciding how the two options face the other leader. Count Dooku and Jabba 1, going with a red base as well. Did they come out with the ruling on like how DJ works in Twin Suns? Because I know they said they were going to come out with something, but I don't know if they ever actually did. Because technically, like, you can't play DJ in Twin Suns by current rules. Because it's not light side or dark side. Swing here. Swing here. I'll leave that on top. Yeah, I think we'll go General's Blade plus Quarry this turn. Because, yeah, as of current Twin Suns rules, like, it says you have to play only light side or only dark side leaders, and since he's not either of those, like, you can't technically play him until they come out with a rule that makes it okay for him to be played. It's not confirmed yet, but I'm building with the assumption it's going to make logical sense. We'll take out the Razor Crest. What rules are you building it by, then? Fantastic, you're just putting him in? Because I think what they're going to say is, like, you can play him, but he only counts for 1 yellow or something like that. Because having him be 2 yellow on either side is kind of OP. So I don't think they'll just do that. I think they're going to make you actually have to sacrifice something. Trigger this. Put Cassian in play. DJ only allowed with the other double aspect leader? Oh, geez. The interpretation would make no sense for being the unique leader he is. I'm just putting him in as a normal leader. Yeah, I don't know what they'll do. Because, like, if they start making... Because it gives you just a full another extra aspect for no penalty at all. Except, I guess, like, playing him is technically a penalty. But, like, that's just so powerful. So I don't know what they'll do. Maybe they'll make you, like, not use his base? I don't know. We will ECL the Wrecker in. Now we can actually deal the damage because they healed Rose. Other than, like, getting hit with, like, a Turbo Laser Salvo, I feel like we've kind of got this one in the bag. We just have so much more board presence than them. Surely I don't see the issue with him just being Twin Suns. The amount of double aspect cards around isn't huge. And it's a 1-of format. I think I'll be fine, honestly. I mean, I guess maybe you're right. Maybe I'm taking the for fun format and, like, taking it too seriously. There's that argument as well. But, like, why would they have said anything then? Wouldn't they have just not said anything? Can't pair with the yellow base or leader just to stop the annoyance of triple cunning. Oh, yeah, triple cunning obviously doesn't matter, but... Like, having, like, blue, red, and double yellow sounds really crazy. So yeah, I don't know what they'll do. That's why I'm interested to see what their solution is. Their solution could just be, like, do whatever with him. It's gonna be green, red, and double yellow for my list, yeah. Right now especially, like, it doesn't really matter too. Because, like, It's not like, GG. It's not like having double yellow is broken or anything. Like, you get a few really good cards, but... I mean, it could also just be like a wait-and-see thing, too. They just have to come out with a clarification because they ruled themselves into a corner, just to be sure they don't break anything else with whatever rule change they're making. That makes sense. I could also see them just putting out a thing saying, hey, so for now, we're just going to leave him. He could be light or dark side, but, like, we're going to keep an eye on him in case something weird happens. I could see them doing that. Just kind of opening themselves up to being like, maybe later we're going to change this. Might be future cards they're aware of that to be careful when it comes to rule wording. That's true, too. In all fairness to the double yellow cards aren't really super good in multiplayer format. I mean, Cunning is pretty crazy. Because you can, like, tap 2 things and then bounce another one. And you'll, like, always have targets. I think I want to keep Cham because there's a decent chance they ramp at some point here. Grogu is going to soak up all the indirect, though, which is very nice. Double Yellow has the best Twin Suns cards. I don't know about that. Having an extra aspect is nice for just not wasting an aspect on one of your leaders when building Twin Suns. Impropriety Among Thieves should be played at every Twin Suns game. We'll put that down. 1 extra. That one could go on the base. That's fine. And I'll just play a Masterpiece, honestly. That's fine. We'll just claim. Wrecker is also very nice. Vigilance giving 5 heal is way more impactful. I will say that for Cunning, the ability to tap 2 things and +4 something is really crazy. So I feel like Cunning might be the best of the modal cards. But that being said, they're all solid, honestly. New Adventure, Final Showdown, Cantina Bouncer. Cantina Bouncer's pretty good. Mill is twice as obnoxious in Twin Suns, though. I feel like the games go way faster, though. Like, if your opponent is annoyed with you, like, they'll just kill you if you're trying to mill them out. Like, 3 people will just look at you and murder you. There ever into Twin Suns when life matters at the end? Yeah, that is true, but, like, it's not bad, don't get me wrong. Like, healing 5 is nice. But it's not, like, crazy either. Another 1. This is going to work out nicely, actually, because we can do this, and then we can just crash the Masterpiece into it. Because we get the extra damage ping. That will get us... Cassian? Sure. And we get our deploy this turn. I feel like this matchup's just so horrendous if they get Gunji. Because, like, your damage just doesn't stay on their board. The heal is nice, and, like, maybe sometimes you can heal. I don't know. I feel like every time I play Twin Suns, like, it comes down to the last turn, and a lot of times, if you kill someone to heal the 5, you immediately get targeted down. So, like, I don't know. Twin Suns politic is really interesting. Open fire. Okay, what did they kill? They took out Grogu finally. That's fair. I would want to kill him too. They're gonna flip and just get annihilated by this Wrecker, by the way. Oh, they just claimed. Okay. I think we still do the ECL. We're just gonna do this damage, and we're not gonna blow up. Yep, there it is. That's like, I don't think he comes back from that. Grogu destroys Boba. Yeah, it's so hard. Any card that targets multiple opponents is a Breath of Fire and Twin Suns, even SOR Yoda with the card draw. Yeah, there's a bunch of really cool cards that just work better in Twin Suns. Is this keepable? Sure, we'll try it out. Cham and... Oh, Cassian's my turn 1. I'm gonna need that. My favorite groups learned that the more actions everyone has, the harder endgame gets, so they started board controlling more to making games last longer. Yeah, I've noticed, we had one guy come in, I played Twin Sun with me, he's like, it's crazy, like, everyone's playing aggro in my Twin Suns. And I'm like, well, the thing about it is, if you have a Sentinel up and everyone else doesn't, like, they're just way incentivized not to attack you. So I think Sentinels are, like, crazy good in Twin Suns. Let's do this. Do I want to pilot? I think I will. The funny thing here is, depending on how the angles go, we might actually be able to outspeed them. Although I guess Sabine flipping on 4 probably always puts them ahead. Man, having 25 health is rough. I do have Wrecker already. We'll take this. My group got rid of Blast Token in favor of a Heal Token instead to make the games actually last a bit. Has been nothing but positive. That's interesting, Liam. I never thought about doing that. But I could definitely see it. I honestly might just ECL this Chairman to kill the Sabine on flip. Man, but getting rid of Wrecker seems wrong. Like... It can't possibly be get rid of Wrecker ECL in this matchup. I think we just put a Poe in with Han effect and be happy with it. Like, we can clear board. If they have specifically Darksaber, well, then the Poe kills him, though. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want to do this. Merciless Contest being 3 for 1 is nice. Merciless Contest is one of my favorites. Makes it viable to kill the Sentinel, unlocking another target for actions. Yeah, no, Merciless Contest is a really fun card to play in Twin Suns. Oh, there's the Yoda's lightsaber. Put that away. We're gonna swing here. We're gonna discard 1 for sure. I think it's this. Defeating the lightsaber. They have their own Poe here. Would actually go kind of hard with an ECL. Well, I know, because they'd have to trade it. That's pretty annoying, though. The annoying thing now is we lose to Wrecker. Okay. Maybe we can get ourselves out of this. That didn't get us out of it, sadly. Well, unfortunately, if they have Wrecker, we lose. They have exact game with it. House rules are 60 cards instead of 80, so you actually see the fun cards. Bacta token instead of Blast. Heal 1 from unit or base. It doesn't need to be yours. Also, if your hand is empty, the Plane token just draws you a card. See, I don't like that. I like the 80 cards better, because I like playing with the stupid, silly, bad cards. So we got Record? Yeah, we got Record. Like, the silly bad cards are the best part. The plan thing isn't bad. I like that idea. Mostly because it almost never comes up in any of our games. Having to cut 20 more cards seems awful. I honestly like the Blast token. Puts more of a tangible timer on the games. Just play more card draw, easy game. Yeah, and why I don't know if I ever really run out of cards. And I feel like my games usually go till turn, like... They usually last till turn 8 or 9. I don't want them to last forever. But I think, like, if I was to increase the healing, I'd also want to increase the number of cards to make the decks less consistent. Oh my god, it's... Revan Lake Country. Oh, and I just claimed on accident. Well, maybe that'll give him a chance. Well, I didn't play any cards on turn 1 on accident, so maybe he can actually win this game. Part of me wants to ECL this Chairman now. I think I'm gonna do that, honestly. Thing is, at least for us with ID counts, we never really saw the cards we wanted to see. It was always the chaff. You include to make up numbers, but that's a preference thing. I guess I just like the chaff cards, to be fair. I think the chaff cards are fun. And the back to token doesn't make the game go like twice as long or anything. It just means you're more likely to get to play at least one big thing. A turn that definitely isn't the last one anyway. That's fair. We're on... Let's take out this TIE Bomber. Gorilla Attack Bot won't come inactive right now. So we might just play Poe this turn. Interesting. Yeah, I still think we do this. Oh, it's Revan turn. I didn't even realize. Just like having like home one in your hand and knowing if you play it basically doesn't matter. I mean, I guess. Play more removal. My Flip-Teen Hantu Green Force deck was originally Data Vault before LOF. Cutting 10 cards was brutal. It's a lot of cards. Stop me from adding more than 60. It's just a minimum of 60 instead of 80. Yeah, that's fair. I guess we'll do this. Let's just bring Kelleran in. No, I think we need to clear the Scimitar. Damn, that means we have to do this. Well, now what do I do? This is what happens when you, It doesn't have to be a Jedi, right? Oh, it does have to be a Jedi. Oops, that doesn't work like I want it to. Well, I guess we're doing this. And we're just going at base. I kind of goofed this game up a little bit. Now we just have to race with a base that has 9 more health. We might go back up to 80 once the new set is out. Eventually, with enough sets, 80 is probably not going to feel like enough. But for now, we preferred it for sure. That's fair. I mean, if you want a more consistent game, having less cards, it's going to make a more consistent game. There's a real chance we lose this game. We're racing. Oh my god. Oh shit, that killed him. I was 100% gonna surrender that game, and I just accidentally won. Oops. I was gonna surrender because they were playing Revan Lake Country, and then I thought that was gonna put him to 33. Oh well. I feel like a bully now. ADS title ready, as I've been saying, but I'm also a commander player who's used to 100 with lands. That's true, but I mean, 100 with lands is really only like 70 some cards, right? Or probably less than that. So you're actually putting more in your deck with 80 cards for Swoo than you would be for commander. Bop bop. Yeah, and it's still tight. Oh, I guess also the fact that, like, some lands in Commander are real cards. It's not like you're just playing only things that just give mana. Some of them do actual other things. Yeah, God, this Grogu card is so crazy. Echo really sad turn 1 here. Oh yeah, 100% fantastic. Echo is kind of a sad card in general. Although I did really like, we were playing that Amidala deck a little while ago, and it was really fun. But we were playing like a bunch of different stuff. Like, we discovered that like Porg is actually just a crazy card in Amidala. Like, it helps so much. Uh, I was actually really surprised how well that deck did. Because I kind of put it together just kind of as a haha. Because people really wanted to see it in chat. Kept saying Amidala. And so I'm like, alright, well, how do we make this work? I think we're going to Han in a blue leader. Trigger, yeah, because it lives. Yep, it does. Yeah, because like playing things like this, Echo is such a trap card. Like, it seems like it's so good, and then when I play it, it's always horrible. We already have Post. We don't need another one of those. We might just put Attack Pod on even if it doesn't stand up, honestly. So I'm assuming Ahsoka's going to take out Blue Leader. That's what makes the most sense. Did you guys see they put out like a Super Squad card? I don't know if it actually was, but it looked like the Bad Batch crew. It was an interesting card. I still don't know how I feel about it, but any Bad Batch reference makes me happy. Waylay the Poe. Alright, well that's smart. That gets rid of it. Well, now I want to play Obi-Wan. Because that protects my blue leader. Or I guess I could have just healed the blue leader. That also would have been fine. Padme is a 5 flip, right? Yes, correct. Okay. There she goes. Well, let's do this. This says I'm putting that one in my Flipatine Han 2 list. Play with Han and get double trigger. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't think about that. What do they do there? Oh, I think they just gave up. I don't blame them. This game's kind of over now. Grogu is just too toxic against decks that need to keep a board. I wondered, part of me wonders if they tested, like, Grogu Han 2 interaction. Like, surely they had to, right? They had to know how good this was. And it's, like, it's good in, like, a very toxic way, in my opinion. Because, like, it's like, do you have a way to break this? No? Well, I guess the game is over. Like, congrats, nerd. Let's seal 2 off you, and I guess deal it over here. But I don't think this game really matters anymore. I don't know, the deck seems decent, but I'm surprised it did so well at the event. Because it really feels like it would be rough against, like, green, blue, black control. And surely there was a lot of that at the PQ, right? It's really popular right now. I wonder if they got any of this guy's matches on stream. I'd love to watch them. Just to see kind of how those games went, or like what path he took. Because that's one thing I always really like to look at after something does well, is like, all right, what decks did it play against to like get to where it got to? Like get to the finals. Did it just happen to dodge a bunch of the decks it's bad against, or it's just interesting. To be fair, we're also playing it with no side deck, which makes a big difference sometimes. Because I'm sure they probably have timelies in the side. As well as, like, I'm trying to think what else would be really obvious. Probably Chewbacca's. Because that's a card that really helps that matchup. This is actually probably going to be a little tough. Yeah, I figured that's what they'd do. Part of me wants to just claim here. Is that bad? Surely they're going to play something. That might have actually been a mistake. Ooh. Yeah, I really need a card to play next turn. I guess IG will work. It's not ideal, though. It's like if I put it in, either of those cards can trade with it. Do I have Arm to the Teeth? Maybe I should have just thrown that on Blue Leader to start. I guess. I should have put it on there to start, though. I should have looked at what my plays were this turn. Because, like, I don't want to put IG out there. It just trades with these. Shatterpoint. Okay, it drew a Shatterpoint. That's actually okay. Actually, that's pretty good for us now, because now I can do this. Have no effect. Oh, I don't have any resources left. That's why. Derp, derp, derp. Okay, so IG here can kill both of these, which is good. So we'll hit this. 3 to a damage ground unit, which takes both out. I wonder if anyone tried to capture this IG, just because it's such a funny thing that, like, never happens. I did that once in a local event. I was like, oh, I'm just going to attack. And then I did that, and then I captured this, and it blew up and killed my guy. I was like, oh, that does that. What the heck? Such a random effect. Tranquility, what does this do? Return a public unit. Each of the next 3 republic units costs 1 less. That's kinda good, isn't it? Well, this can kill the Han, which is pretty good, though. Bunch of new capture stuff come out. Might see IG a bit more in some sideboards. Well, the problem I see with it is, like, half the time you don't really want it to, like, do that. You kind of just rather have the unit captured and get it back later. But it is funny. Ew, that's really gross, actually. And a bamboozle? Alright. I think we just attack here, honestly. We might be cooked. Oh, yeah, because all they have to do... Oh, they have a blaster, too. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Tranquility. That's a card I don't see very often. That's an interesting... Because you could put it in Han, you could put it out on 5, because of, like, your Han flip thing. And then on attack, all your other republics cost 1 less, so, like, you can just get really efficient. I kind of like that. Oh, he's not Republic. Who's even Republic? None of the cards he played are Republic. Wait. Alright, whatever then, I guess. It kind of seemed nice. I know the big one is Han 2. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Han 2 is, or not Han 2. Anakin, 6-cost Anakin's Republic is, like, the big thing. You always reduce with that Tranquility card, and you can get them back, too, which is nice. Han Blue. We'll keep this. I'm curious to see how this goes, actually. Put the Obi-Wan out. He put something like that out. Yep, just... Sounds about right. Okay, Cassian, I see you. We have less health, but... Okay, so they're actually going for the trade, which is interesting. Iterate Warrior, okay, okay. I think it's just gonna be Gunji. I just claimed on accident. Gosh darn it, I hate when that happens. Wait, do I have... We have back now, right? No? Am I crazy? I don't actually know how to do it. Yeah. I don't see a way option to do that, so... I guess we will not. I think it's Timely's going, or ECL is going this turn. Trigger. So ambushing this. We'll discard 1 and 2. Defeat an upgrade. Deal 2 damage. And we can take both of them out. Which is pretty good. Our X-Wing is entrenched, which is annoying. Although we do have a 1-of to actually out the entrenched. We just have to draw it. Han Solo comes out. Oh. They don't have dark side though, right? Okay, yeah, good. I guess they can... We can do this, which makes this trade bad for them, but I think they have to. They don't have a choice. Wrecker's gonna come down here. Blow this up. We can take out Anakin, which is good. So we have a full health Wrecker on board. We don't have to worry about them doing that because they're not playing green. That's fine. I'll just take the damage. I'm sure they're gonna trade off here. Don't need jam. Yeah. Sure, I'll take this damage. That's fine. So we have IG. We could IG and Marine, or we could Poe and Marine. Playing the Poe is good because we don't care if the other one dies. 7. We could get Luked as well. Maybe I should have done the full 7 to base with Wrecker. Like, what am I really scared of? Played a Kiati. Okay, that's fine. I think I want to play a full health IG, which means we play a damaged Battlefield Marine. They're probably going to claim here because they can trade the Wrecker. That's what would make the most sense. If they play a card, then we definitely claim. Alright, we definitely claim. Oh, there's a Kelleran. That's pretty good. The only thing I'm really scared about now is Luke. We don't have a lot of damage on their base either. Them entrenching that X-Wing was really big. But I think it's just send things into base and then pray Kelleran. Did you guys see there's a new book coming out that is a tag team of Kelleran Beck and Jar Jar Binks? They just announced it at some Star Wars thing. I was watching a TikTok about it, but such a weird... Oh, it's my turn? Oh, I didn't actually hit done. That's my bad. My bad, opponent. I'm sorry. But what a weird team up. I don't think I've ever seen anything with Kelleran in it, but that just makes me laugh so much. I mean, well, we could just kill this. Was that correct? Correct. I'm going to play this. Because we could have not done that. We could have hit base there. Which actually might have been better. Well, the guy who portrays Kelleran in live action is the guy who played Jar Jar, so that's probably it. Yeah, I think that's why. Where was... Okay, am I insane? I don't remember ever seeing Kelleran in an actual show. Am I just dumb? We'll defeat this one. We'll put him on there. What show has Kelleran in it? Maybe it's one I didn't see, because I haven't seen all of them. Comes the Itinerant Warrior again. Truth's -2. Yeah. So we can throw this on him. Kelleran can come in here. We can grab... Let's grab Grogu. And we'll just play Gunji and pass. He first showed up in a kids show called Jedi Temple Challenge or something like that. But he had a proper introduction episode of The Mandalorian or one of them. Can't remember exactly. See, I haven't watched the most recent Mandalorian season. I need to do that before the movie comes out. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch Book of Boba Fett. What else didn't I? Whoop. Oh boy, we hit a button. That's way too many ones. Alright, there we go. And I haven't watched the Obi-Wan yet one either. I really need to download some of those and watch them. That's funny that it's Jedi Temple Challenge, though. This is definitely a mulligan. Let's see. Palpatine we're playing against. Might want that. Guess it is these two. Okay, so we just do this then. Originally I was thinking about maybe I play like do that and that, but I guess Crumb can just bounce, so putting that on him is kind of dumb. There's the super laser. Part of me wants to, like, do this and just jam right away. Actually think I'm gonna do that. Otherwise, Palpatine could just do it too. It's prevented a draw. So he had the extra resource too, so like... Oh, you McClunky, interesting. This lets me use all of my resources on this turn, which is a lot better. Let's see here. Let's see, they're on 6. Okay, so they resupplied again right away. So they can't super laser us yet. We could deploy Han. Pretty sure I kill this Crumb if he doesn't get rid of it. Really wish I had a Poe. Being able to discard cards would be really good right now. So we can remove that. We'll play the Masterpiece, and then we will effect out a Grogu. I kind of want like this damage now, just because I'm playing against Palpatine. I could get Vader here. I think that's like the worst option, but he would need to have like 2 out of the 2 correct cards. Oh no, I can't. He's not blue. So what's the worst thing here? Maul? It's not too bad. Hmm. 7. I mean, obviously... Oh, no, he's in yellow, so he can't even Super Laser Blast me. What is he going to do? Okay, he's just going to play a Vader. That probably what kills Han, I'd assume. Maybe he puts a Sentinel out. Would be a little annoying. If he kills Han, then Grogu does 2, Sabine does 1. He'll still be at 1 health. Which is pretty annoying. Or he could kill Cham, but then... ISB? Okay. Interesting. Wait, what? Why did he get 2? What? Why did... Why did he get 2? Am I missing something? Oh, I'm dumb, because it's a freaking Darth Vader. Never mind, I'm just being a big dumb. Okay, so that changes what we're doing here. Guess I do this, then? We're just gonna dump a bunch of shit on Han. And just go to town, I guess. Yeah, we'll just deal the damage there. Man, you can tell it's been so long that I actually sold all my Vaders. I might have kept 1 for Twin Sons, but like, I was never putting them in decks anymore. I was just playing Maul. That's actually really obnoxious. So like, I just got rid of them because I wasn't playing them at all. Oh my god, of course it's a legacy run. Oh, and I can't even put the gorilla attack pod down either. Because Palpatine will just steal it. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Guess we play Cassian then. When he does still have to deal with this Han, I'm assuming he's gonna Palpatine pop this. Deal 6 here and then maybe kill it with Palpatine. But he's not taking anything then. I guess he could have the Palpatine put a damage on something, huh? Interesting. Yep, there's the pop. Maybe deal 1 to the Sabine's Masterpiece? Oh no, he just killed that. Weird. He's gonna leave me with the Han? That doesn't seem correct. That's very brave. He's gonna have, like, no health left. I don't know if I agree with that. I think he should have Legacy Run blown up the Han Solo. With, like, Legacy Run plus Palpatine attack. Ooh. Oh, it's still tapped. That makes more sense now. Yeah, that's actually bad. I mean, I guess we still do this. We make him do something about it. Well, let's make him do something about it, I guess. He now has to clear the Han. Doesn't have a choice. There's a lot of cards he could have that do it, but we'll make him have the card. Oh, he's got 6. Never mind. I thought I had 1 more health on my Han than I did. That's gonna be game then. Oh my god. We need to do like 3 turns ago, Cassian. Well, we can be petty and kill Palpatine, I guess. Palp Yellow's so interesting. That game's over. Alright, let's have a rematch. Let's see how this goes. We can keep this. It is a little spooky playing things damaged. Just because Palpatine could take them later, but we'll have to see. Plan Orsing. I guess we play Sabine's Masterpiece, because if we play Cassian, he's just gonna die. Unfortunately. I'll put that down. It's just a really bad start. Okay, so he did actually kill his guy. Interesting. I'm gonna go all in on something this turn. Since this is going so bad, yeah. I'm gonna go all in on killing this Orsing. Of course he did. Well, we have to do it now. He's considering now, because Contracted Hunter dies unless he defeats it with Palpatine. I'm gonna let him do it, because it just doesn't matter. Oh no, he let me do it, okay. But we're really went all in on these bounty hunter quarries, and if I don't get him off, if he has like another McClunky, we just lose automatically. but it is what it is. Does he have it? McClunky for game? Well, he didn't snap play it, so that makes me think he doesn't have it. Killing this Grogu also probably makes us lose. Okay, he popped it. So we'll trigger this. We'll play Obi-Wan. We'll trigger this again. We'll play Sabine's Masterpiece. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna normal play him. We could pilot the Masterpiece. I think we'll just leave all our small stuff out. Oh my god. That's so annoying. I mean, we have enough stuff where it might be okay. It might not matter. Because he takes out, what, 2 units essentially with it? So 3 of our 7, or 3 of our 6, will leave us with 6. So that kills, what, Grogu and Poe? I guess he could just full kill Han, too. If he doesn't full kill Han... Okay, okay. So then, for sure, General's Blade's going on here. We're just gonna try and do as much damage as we can. Sneak attack Vader. Interesting. That's a pretty big desperation move, honestly. I'm not sure what he could get on Vader that would really hit me that hard. Yeah. That's fine, because Vader will die here. But he didn't really have a choice. Like, he has to do something. He's starting to get run over a bit. And, man, putting Poe out's spooky, because, like... That's something he could take really easy. Oh, Cassian. I don't. Maybe I should put a Hotshot Blaster on Han there, honestly. Okay. That's fine. They're gonna get to kill Han, but I'm gonna get to play a Poe in exchange. Which I think is okay. I'll keep both of these. So now they have a choice. They can take the Han down, or they can try and do something to steal the Poe. They could, like, swing with P-38 and ping Poe for a damage to take with Palp. But if they do that, I'm going to get to do a lot of damage, because that's 8 damage. Oh, that's not good, though. So weirdly... What do I do here? I think I do this, as weird as it is. Because if I kill that, then I get the Poe back next turn. It's not like they can kill me here. Because I don't think... Crazily, I think I have to claim now. Or no. Okay, no, we're good. Because if they can't put any damage on him, can... No, because Palpatine could put a damage on him, right? Yeah. Well, we'll claim now, see what happens. I guess they could pitch a card to kill the Fang Fighter. So they could out both of these ships right now. It costs them a card in their hand. Oh, Palpatine can sack off the Poe. Fuck, I always forget about that. Yeah, this play was bad then. I should have swung into base with my leader. I always forget that he can do that. Hmm. Oh, interesting. He didn't do the discard play. He's just going to take that instead. But I think we lose outside of like some really good Wrecker stuff. Wrecker does hit for 6 right now, which is a pretty big deal. So that's like a lot more feasible. Poe's not terrible either. So definitely get our damage. Gorilla attack pod comes down. Maybe that can clear something? Ooh, unless we're just dead. But they got 7 more? We're technically alive by 1. We'll claim then. I think we need a Wrecker. Ah, I have a Walker. Nope, that's the game. Such a hard matchup. Yeah, if we had specifically Wrecker on this turn, maybe it's doable, but it's just not anymore. GG. Alright, I'm gonna say this is the last game. Well, we won't play against Palpatine again. We'll play against a more interesting deck. This is... Okay, do I want to play against this? I mean, I guess my hand's really good against it, so whatever, we'll give her a shot. Actually, my hand's kind of insane against it now that I look down. That's funny. I'm gonna pass. I'll pass. We'll claim. Grabbing a Sabine's Masterpiece. Hi, Panda! Careful. Facebook changed all our names. God, you're just in time for the last game of the night. Let's go take out this, give an experience here. That's fair. We're just gonna play Bode normally, and I don't think we're gonna pilot with him. Rather have the full 5/5 stats, I think. We will claim. Oh, that's really annoying. There goes my token. Oh, I'm really glad I didn't pilot it now. Because that would have been bad. Honestly, part of me wants to start swinging face here. I don't know if it's actually good or not, but... Oh, and of course my music goes out there. Alright, well, I'll just keep talking. You can listen to my wonderful voice for the last game since my music wants to cut out on me. Let's see here. So we are going to swing base, I think. I guess actually maybe I shouldn't have swung base. Maybe I should have swung at one of these and just given Poe the experience and just taken the trade. Because we have another masterpiece to play. We could also just play the blue leader on the ground here. Which I think we're doing anyways. We have the Fang Fighter for the Vader Philip. So that should be fine. Let's see. There's that, obviously. We'll take our swing. And I'm pretty sure it's just blue leader this turn. I should have done this in a different order. Because I could have ambushed. I could have taken one less damage this turn, basically. But we are doing a lot. And it's not like they've had any of their big win cards. Doing 5 less damage is a little worrying. I suppose they could have OB here and they're just waiting on it, but it doesn't really do anything. Well, that's annoying, though. I mean, they have to trade this masterpiece. They're not just going to let me have it, right? There's like no way they would do that. If they do, that's fantastic, because then we can trade here and blow up a token at the same time. We just get like a massive swing. They're thinking about it. That's really surprising. Thought for sure they would have just instantly snapped this patrol fighter into the masterpiece. What are they thinking about so hard? Huh? Okay, yeah, there it is. I'm like, there's no way. Okay, so let's get rid of this. I kind of want to ECL this Sabine's masterpiece, and I think I'm going to. Because we can attack this, XP this, deal 1 here. It takes out 2 things, and we get a blue leader back. If they flip their Vader, we can still drop a Fang Fighter on it, and they're probably done. Because we're going to be hitting for 7 a turn. So they're really on a clock now. Yeah, that Sabine's masterpiece was definitely the right time to use the ECL. Because, like, what are they? They're never going to put him on the ground, right, for Wrecker? I mean, I guess they could. Oh, maybe they are putting him on the ground. Am I okay with that? I think I'm okay with that. I think we still just go to base. I mean, I guess we could still play Wrecker next turn. They're just not gonna pilot? Oh, are they taking my guy again? It's extremely rude. I mean, I guess we'll Poe. Oh, we already had a Poe. That's dumb. Whatever, it's fine. We paid too much for an X-Wing there. We can still first action Fang Fighter here. I didn't realize I'm so not used to having Poe on the ground that it messed me up. Let's see, what is going on here? They are going to... They're just not going to flip their Vader? They've only got 13 left. How much do we have aboard? We have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do we have a blaster? No. Okay, there he is. So we'll claim. Get rid of Kelleran. Fang Fighter clears the Vader, and we should be good. We don't get to play anything else, which kind of stinks. But I don't know what they do anymore. They can't not trade into me. Like, I'm gonna have too much damage here. And even if they have OB, it doesn't clear that much. They could clear these two. So I guess we attack with Han after. Although if they were going to do that, they probably would have done it right now. I don't know. The Poe might have been the wrong attack first, technically. Because OB does 5. And I think that's literally the only way they come back is like 1 or 2 OBs. Okay, now we're good. Yep, there it is. Alrighty. Alright, so we went 12 and 8. Not fantastic. I definitely think I don't have a ton of practice on this deck, and it's hurting me. These, like, mid-rangey, like, just barely killing your opponent decks a lot of times really need proper sequencing to fully function. Yep, GG, Liam, for sure. And good night / good afternoon to everyone who's still here. I should be on again tomorrow night for another stream. Let's see who's here. Liam, fantastic. Panda, who else is here? Comic Cut, if you're still here. Levy, you as well. Hope everyone has a great night. Oh, Inferno's still here too. Good night and congratulations on your success at the PQ Inferno 5. But yeah, so I'll be back again tomorrow. Maybe I'll take a crack at the new meta with a new leader tomorrow. So I believe you can play those in Carabast already. And that should be fun. Alright, GG everyone. Good night.